welcome back to Creations by Simone. Okay guys, we're back today and we're going to do a new project. Now it's not going to be a decor project this time, it's going to be a food project. I know you guys have all heard of the keto diet. That's like the latest diet that's going around, diet craze. And yes, yours truly has been on the diet. She's been on it since July of 2018, and I have lost a total of 35 pounds. I'm loving life. I feel good. I look good. And I just wanted to share this recipe with you guys. It's sort of like my go-to recipe. I make it at least once or twice a week, and it makes me full. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. So if you're on the keto diet, hey, maybe it's something that you could add to your diet, you know, just a switch up. Or if you want to get on the keto diet, hey, you have a new recipe. All right, guys, well, I'm ready to get started. So let's go. Let's get in that kitchen and go. Okay, guys, we are ready to rock and roll to make our keto salad, our keto taco salad. But first, I just want to go over the ingredients that we're going to need for the salad. All right, first we're going to use some paste picante sauce. Now, I normally get the paste, but you can use any type of picante sauce. I think Walmart has a really good brand, and I use medium. I don't want it too spicy, but I want a little, you know, kick in it as well, so I always get the medium. All right, next we're gonna need some lettuce. Now this was actually a head of lettuce, but I chopped it up into pieces. I prefer the chopped lettuce instead of actually buying it shredded. We're gonna need some sour cream, Daisy, doop-a-dallop Daisy. I love it. Okay, and we're gonna need some ground beef. All right, now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and brown the meat. We're gonna season it up and brown it, and then from there we're gonna add the other ingredients. You know what, guys? I left the cheese out. I don't have that shredded yet, but we're also gonna need some cheese. I used a mild cheese, mild or medium, or you can use sharp as well. Once again, it's up to your taste buds. All right, well, let's go ahead and start browning our meat. Okay, guys, now we're gonna start our next step. We're gonna start browning our meat. So I have our hamburger meat here. Let's go ahead and open that. And once we open that, we are going to add that to our pan that we have here. Why does everything always it's such a hassle when you're doing a video. Any other time I'd have no problem. Okay, so we're gonna dump our meat in there, you guys. Throw this in the trash. All right, and we'll turn this up. Now, what we're gonna actually do, let me just make sure I just break this apart a little bit. Okay. Now, you can season the meat, you know, however you want to do it. It's all in your taste buds. Normally what I use some Lowry's seasoning salt, or once again, you can use any type. And once again, just season it to your taste. Okay. I normally put some onion powder in. And we can't forget our pepper. I mean, nothing is right without black pepper. Okay. And garlic powder. Garlic powder is really a secret ingredient to everything, guys. It just gives it that little added extra taste. Okay. Now this is my thing right here. I don't know if you guys would like this. I don't know if this would be too spicy for you. But I love hot seasoned food. I really do. So what I do is I add crushed peppers to mine. Now, once again, like I said, everything is optional. You can do whatever you want to do, and it's for your taste buds. But I always add some crushed pepper in there. Okay, guys, I really got overboard there, but it's going to taste really neat. Okay, guys, we got it going here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just break the meat apart a little bit, just so we can get that seasoning in there. You hear that sizzle sound? Sounds good, doesn't it? And it's going to even taste as better as it sounds. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna let our meat cook. And once the meat cooks, then we're gonna go ahead and combine all of the ingredients to come up with a fabulous keto taco salad. Now, I really hope you guys like this. I know you will. You know, I'm not gonna say I hope, I know you will. This is like my go-to keto meal. This is something that fills me up. It's something that I meet all the requirements with the keto restrictions, and it's absolutely delicious. So, I mean, this is not something you maybe can eat every night, but this is something that you could have for a quick recipe. You know, just a different change of a menu. So, all right, guys. Well, let's get the meat browned up, and then we will be back. And then once we come back, we'll go ahead and combine everything. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, we have our meat browned here. Now, what I did already that I didn't show on camera, we had a lot of grease that was in here, so I've already actually drained the grease from the hamburger meat. Make sure you drain your grease. You don't want to have your meat all, you know, filled up with all that grease. It's not healthy for you. So I've already actually drained the grease, so now we're actually going to go to the next step. All right, let's go. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and start adding our ingredients. Now, what we're going to do first is add our lettuce. Now, this is iceberg lettuce. You can use any type of lettuce, and I think I forgot to mention that in one of the earlier segments. You can use romaine lettuce. You can use iceberg. You can use butter lettuce. Any type of lettuce that, you know, that you would prefer. So, I actually got the iceberg lettuce. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and add this to our plate. Now, this has already been pre-washed. Got to keep our good hygienes here when we are dealing with the food. All right. Now, another thing, you guys. I know you said, why is she putting so much lettuce on this plate? Well, that's the whole thing of it. I can eat as much as I want, as long as I stay in the guidelines. So, I'm loving that part. All right, so now that we have our lettuce added, the next thing we're going to add is our meat. But before we add the meat, I just want to explain something to you. Now, you see that I have two types of cheese here. I have the block cheese and I have the shredded cheese. Now, if you're going to do the keto thing, it's best that you use the block cheese. And I'm saying this because block cheese does not have any type of potato starch or cornstarch. And if you can read the ingredients on the shredded cheese, you'll see that it says potato starch and cornstarch. And that's sort of like a powdery substance. I'm sorry, not a powdery substance, a flour substance. And flour is not a suggested item on the keto diet. So if you stick with the block cheese, you don't have to really worry about it because it doesn't have the cornstarch and the potato starch. And I use the block cheese on everything while I'm on the diet. Even if I make like a simple cheeseburger and I want to add cheese, I always just shred my cheese and I add that. I use that type of cheese instead. Okay, so now that we have our lettuce, let's go ahead and add our meat. Okay, guys, we're going to add the meat now. Now, let's see. Everything's already done. The meat is brown. The grease has been drained. So let's go ahead and add that. Ooh, burnt myself with that pot. Goodness. Okay, what I do is I just put the meat in between the lettuce. Just sort of open it up a little bit. And you can just be as generous as you want with the meat because this has no type of carbs. Let's get that off and throw that in the trash. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like to cook in dirty environments. Okay, so we're just dropping meat all over the place here, huh? I guess I just want you guys to see how fantastic this is going to turn out. Okay, so once again, just add the meat in there as much as you want because, like I said, this is a meat does not have any type of carbs in it, so we are good on that front. Okay, so now that we have our meat added, we are going to add our cheese. All right, guys, let's go ahead and add our cheese. We'll go ahead and put this back if we're not going to use that shredded cheese. I just wanted to explain the difference between the shredded and the block. Okay, so now that we have our meat added on our lettuce, we're going to go ahead and shred our cheese. You can either do the fine or the bigger chunks of cheese. I prefer the bigger chunks, but once again, everything is your preference. All right, guys. All right. So we'll go ahead and add that cheese on there. This is how they used to do in the old days, you guys. The younger kids don't know anything about this. They're just used to the shredded cheese. But when we were younger, not telling my age here, but when we were younger, this is all we had was these cheese graters. We didn't have the luxury of having shredded cheese. So technology has come a very, very long way. All right. So, and once again, we can be generous with our cheese because cheese does not have any carbs, or should I say it has very, very, very little carbs. Matter of fact, it has 1 gram of carbs, so we are safe with that as well. All right, so now that we've added our cheese, our next step, let's spread our cheese out a little bit here. Our next step would actually be our picante sauce. Let me get our spoon over here. I'm gonna add that. So we're just gonna add that just like a little bit over the salad. Now, some people actually mix picante sauce while they're frying the hamburger meat to give it that like taco flavor. And you can do that as well. It's up to you. While you're, after you fry the meat and after you drain your grease, you can just add a little picante sauce in your meat to give it that little kick as well. All right, so now that we've added our picante sauce, we are going to add our sour cream. Our sour cream is the final topping, which gives our keto taco salad the kick that it needs. All right, and once again, you can add as much sour cream as you like because once again, it is no carbs, or low on carbs, should I say. I made a mess there, guys. But you can tell that looks really good. I mean, ready to dig in and eat. All right, so here we have our keto salad. And wow, it looks great. Once again, this is easy, it's quick. It falls in the guidelines of the keto salad. On the picante sauce, we have 1 gram of sugar, and we have, if I can find it here, we have 2 grams of carbs. So it has a little bit in there, but not that much, nothing that will really kill you. Once again, on our sour cream, we have 1 gram of carb and we have 1 gram of sugar. Our cheese is good on that as well. I think we actually have no carbs. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 gram, 0% of carbs, 0 total sugars. So we're good on the cheese. And once again, we have no potato starch or no corn starch because we're not using the shredded cheese. All right, guys. Well, I hope you like the keto salad. It turned out wonderful. And I am ready to eat. I don't know if you're ready to eat with me, but I'm ready to eat, guys. So, okay, thank you for stopping by Creations by Simone. I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, this is another creation that I wanted to share with you guys. And if you're on the keto diet, please make sure you try this. You will love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys. Bye.